Hello, let's do a reading. I'm outside, so wind, other noise, interruptions might happen, but that's okay. It's a beautiful day, so if you have the abilities to go outside and enjoy the sun, this is your sign to do so. Even just 5-10 minutes, you'll be happy you did. Alright, let's start with tarot. Do you have a particular question in mind? I feel something itching at me in my brain, but I don't know what it is. So I guess I'll just start. Let's see, just to check in. Where are you at right now? I'm seeing the Emperor card, confidence and leadership, 6 of Wands reversed. But I'm seeing this as 6 of Wands is victory that is very outward. It's maybe praise from the external. It's public successes, but right now with it being reversed, I'm seeing it more of like an internal success, something that you've been working on for yourself, and maybe other people don't know about it, but you're making progress, and at least you can see that. Let's see what else is going on. Oh! 5 of Wands, minor conflicts, and some competition. The Magician. And the 9 of Cups. So I'm hearing playful conflict. Justice at the bottom of the deck. Wow, with the 3 of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. Okay, I'm taking all of these. In the world! Wow! Wow! Okay, let's dissect. So we have some personal internal victories coming our way right now. You're making a lot of progress with something that you've been working on, and you should be proud of yourself. You may have been facing a little bit of conflict here and there. Nothing major. Nothing that's really worth your time and energy. This can come through as like petty conflicts, you know? So many bugs. Can you? Sorry. But yeah. So, petty conflicts, things that really aren't worth your time. It might just be more of a nuisance. Or if something has been kind of itching at you, this is a sign that it's really not. Treat it as a nuisance, a simple nuisance, because that's what it is, and that'll ease things up for you. With the Magician and the 9 of Cups here, abilities to make our wishes come true. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Magician is an active card. It's having knowledge, having experience, and using both of those things to create. It's also a card of creation, you know, literally. I feel the need to mention how I just saw in a video the other day, or was it last night, where somebody said that, you know, if you post something or if you make something and then you feel the urge to check up on it, like see if you've gotten likes, see if you've gotten comments, take that feeling as a sign to create more. So make something else and post that instead of like checking up on the other thing. And I thought that was some pretty good advice. So maybe that could be helpful for you. So as I said, on the bottom of the deck, we had Justice, 3 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the World. So this is some beautiful energy, starting off and ending off with some major arcanas. Justice. You know, these conflicts, that kind of like annoying little conflicts that have been bugging you, I'm seeing it could be to do with social problems, with friendships, with maybe feeling lonely or feeling like you can't trust anyone or talk to anybody. I'm seeing that's going to be evened out soon. I'm also seeing some clarity following that, or maybe instigating that with this Ace of Swords. Communication. Somebody might be popping in to say hello soon. You might happen upon a conversation with somebody And I think it's going to bring you a little bit of relief. It's going to help you be able to close something out here. Yes, I'm seeing the Ace of Wands and the Six of Swords. Ace of Wands is that spark, the spark of creativity, the spark of an idea. Could be new opportunities, but I'm seeing it more of like, it's like that first push after having a long time of just nothingness. And that push is bringing you out of this kind of dark and chaotic place. You might have been overwhelmed recently with something to do with a relationship. I'm seeing the Four of Cups and the Lovers here. It could also be like a detachment, or not a sense of boredom, but like just kind of this feeling of like, I can't even deal with this right now, you know? Surrounding that, or surrounding something that is about kind of unionizing something within yourself. The Lovers can be a literal relationship of some kind. It can be a literal partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. But this card is also just about, it's about harmony and union. And that doesn't have to be physical people. It can be a union of energies, a union of pieces of yourself. It can be actions that harmonize with your soul, you know? So you may have had a bit of a rump there. I am seeing you coming out of that though. And it's because of this realization you're having. It's like you understand something that you want for yourself. You want something to be stable in a certain way, or you want to feel some kind of maybe control. But I'm seeing it more of like, can you hear the sirens in the background? Urgency. You might have felt kind of like rushed or like it was urgent. But no, I'm seeing you get some sort of understanding about yourself here. I do want this thing, or this will make me feel secure. This thing will make me feel like everything is in order again, you know? And once you get that, it kind of clears up some uncertainty. It makes it easier for you to choose something, for you to decide something later on. Let me see if you've got any stuff going on. Let's do, what's the T? Oh, this was the tarot deck I used, by the way. Now let's do Oracle. It's a little windy, I'm kind of nervous. Divination abuser, creepin', big smiles, and travel. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if this is real because I can't shuffle these cards as windy as it is. Some people would probably have issue with me putting that back, but if I feel it, I feel it, so. Dirty offer, always partying, karmic friends, and bad reputation. So that's immediately connecting me back to that, the Justice, Three of Cups, and Six of Swords energies. It's still recording. I thought I had stopped recording, but it didn't. But, continuing where I left off. So, like, the Oracle cards, those immediately connected me to that Justice, the Three of Cups, the Six of Swords. You may have a friend group around you right now, or just a couple people or a person around you, a friend, who doesn't truly align with your interests, your soul, your purpose, your being, but maybe you guys aligned in the moment with where you were at in life, and that happens really often. That happens all the time. But it may be starting to become time to distance yourself and to move on to bigger and better things. Always partying, karmic friendships, those are huge signs. If that resonates with you and that group or that person, well, you know, and it's not a bad thing per se, but it's just, you can't stay in it. If you stay in it, you're just gonna stay exactly the same, and you will not be happy, and you'll end up getting in the way of your own successes. So definitely it's time to consider moving away from that and keeping an eye out, exploring the world, you know, understanding different parts of yourself, and then during that journey other people will come to you in time. So, but that's the reading that I had. Sorry for that weird awkward cutoff. I thought my phone stopped recording, but once again, if you can go outside and enjoy the sun, if you've got nice weather today, go outside. Even for 5-10 minutes, you'll still feel better. I promise. But hopefully that message resonated. If it did, give me a like, give me a comment. Feel free to subscribe. I also do videos on TikTok. It's basically the same username, Jolie Lade, Jolie.Lade on TikTok. But yeah, okay, that's all I had. Bye!